Hi kids, how are you doing today? So I hope that all of you have a great day today. So once again, welcome to another video. So for today, we will be having English. So for week 15, the topic is about things that float. Okay, so let's start. So these are the things that you need. So you need your English learner's book, English activity book, pencil and eraser, also your notebook and paper. So for our objectives, so at the end of this video, you should be able to listen to a song, identify things that float, recognize the use of doesn't and don't, and answer some activities. So for our references, we will use the English Learner's Book, pages 114 to 115. For the English Activity Book, pages 94 to 95. So before we start, kids, let us first sing a song. So you can find on page 115 of your English Learner's Book the lyrics of the song as well as the picture. And then, if you know the song, you sing together with it. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. So kids, did you like the song? Okay, so the song is about the boat. Okay, very good. Now, let's discuss our topic for this video. So we have things that float. So what do you mean by float, kids? Okay, so when you say float, it means to stay or move in the surface of the water without sinking. So if you're going to look at the boat in this slide, okay, the boat is floating in the water, okay? So there are a lot of things that float in the water, okay? And those are the things that we're going to discuss in this lesson. So let's continue. Okay, this time, kids, I want you to open your English Learner's Book to page 114. So, things that float. So, have you seen a bowl of water? Okay, so there are things inside the bowl of water. So, we have apple, the pear, paper clip, and a paper. Okay, does it float? Okay, so some things float, some things don't. Look at the picture. So the picture with arrow. Okay, so let's answer the question. The first one, does the apple float? So kids, look at the picture. Does the apple float? Okay, so you're going to say, yes, it does. Will you repeat after me? Yes, it does. Very good. So it means that the apple float. How about the second one? Does the paperclip float? Observe or look at the picture, kids. Does the paperclip float? Okay, so it means no, it doesn't. So will you repeat after me? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to say yes, it does if the object float. But if it doesn't float, okay, you're going to say no, it doesn't. Okay? Now, this time, the third question. Does the pear float? Look at the bowl of water. What's your answer? Does the pear float? Correct. No, it doesn't. How about the fourth one? Does the paper boat float? Okay, yes, it does. So the apple and the paper boat float while the pear and the paperclip, okay, did not float. Okay, say the sentences, fill the missing words. So this time, kids, you have to answer the 4 items below. The blank floats. Okay. Number 2, the blank doesn't float. Number 3, the blank floats. And number 4, the blank doesn't float. So this time you're going to write your answer. Since there are 4 things in the bowl, put them in the correct statement. Okay? Okay, kids, in this slide, I put the correct answers. So, the apple floats for number 1. Number 2, the paper clip doesn't float. Number 3, the paper boat floats. And number 4, the pear doesn't float. So, kids, you can change the arrangement of the answers, but the 2 things that float in the picture are apple and paper boat. While the paper clip and the pear, okay, do not float in, okay? Okay, this time, kids, I want you to open your English Learner's Book to page 114. So this time we will make a small experiment. So these are the things that you need, but if you do not have all these things, it's okay. So you need to have pencil, ruler, paper, a piece of paper, leaf, elastic band, and paper clip. So you will be needing also a bowl with water or a small bucket with water. Okay, look at each thing. Does it float? What do you think? Does a pencil float? What's your answer? If it's yes, please say yes, I think so. If it's no, please say no, I don't think so. Okay. Does a pencil float? Yes, I think so. Or no, I don't think so. Okay. Does a ruler float? Yes, I think so. Or no, I don't think so. Does a paper float? Yes, I think so. Or no, I don't think so. Does a leaf float? Yes, I think so. Or no, I don't think so. How about the elastic band? Does an elastic band float? Yes, I think so. Or no, I don't think so. And how about the paper clip? Does a paper clip float? Is it yes, I think so, or no, I don't think so? Okay, so find out if you were right. Put each thing in a bowl of water. Okay? So you have to do it, okay, on your own. But this time, if you do not have all these things, it's okay. Okay? So let's continue. Okay, kids, now open your English activity book to page 94 to 95. So you will find this page. So before I ask you to prepare the following materials and a bowl with water or a small bucket with water. Now we have to answer the following things. Okay? So does things float? Some things don't float, but put each thing in water. Does it float? Put a tick in the chart. So once you perform the activity, you have to answer the chart. So does it float? Pencil. Yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. How about the paper? Yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. How about the elastic band? How about the ruler, the paper clip, and the lift? So if you want, kids, you can take picture or a video while doing this small experiment, okay? Okay, number 2, write about it. What floats? Choose 2 things, write a sentence about each. So the blank floats. So for example, the paper floats. The leaf floats. Okay? So it depends on the result of your experiment. What doesn't float? So choose 2 things, write a sentence about each. So for example, the paper clip doesn't float. And then choose another object or thing that doesn't float. Okay? For number 3, don't forget, look at the picture. The girl has forgotten something. Choose 1 thing from the word box and draw it in mom's hand. What is mom saying? Write the words in the speech bubble. So let's say, for example, don't forget your umbrella. So you're going to draw the umbrella in mom's hand. So make sure, kids, to choose the word that the girl need because it is raining. Okay? Did you understand? Okay, now let's have a short grammar lesson. So what do you mean by, construction? So construction, it means we are combining the words. So do plus not is equals to don't. Okay, so it means don't means do not. While thus plus not, it means doesn't. Okay, so doesn't means does and not. When do we use do not or don't, and when do we use doesn't? Don't is used for plural. It means 2 or more. While doesn't, it is used for only 1 or called as singular. So for example, the 2 rocks don't float in water. So observe, kids, how many rocks do we have? Okay, 2. So it means plural. That's why we use the word don't. So let's read again the sentence. The 2 rocks don't float in water. Okay, very good. How about the next one? The rock doesn't float in water. So how many rocks do we have, or how many rocks do we have? Okay, this time we only have 1. It means singular. So we use the word doesn't. So let's read again the sentence. The rock doesn't float in water. Okay, let's have another example. Okay, so this time, kids, okay, the nails don't float in water. How many nails do I have? Okay, I have 3. And observe the word nails, it ends with S. It means it is plural or more than one. So when it is plural or more than one, you have to use the word don't. So let's read again the sentence. The nails don't float in water. How about the next sentence? The nail doesn't float in water. So this time, how many nails do I have? I only have one. When we say one, it is singular. So we're going to use doesn't. Okay? So let's read the sentence, kids. The nail doesn't float in water. Okay, very good. Remember, kids, if it's only one, it is singular. We're going to use doesn't or it means does not. If it's two or more, we're going to use don't or do not. Okay? And that's the end of our video. I hope that you learn our topic and you enjoy our lesson. So once again, kids, always stay at home and be safe. Okay? See you in our next video. Goodbye, kids.